Good morning to all. Already in the previous class, we studied about the structure of pollen grains. So, structure of pollen grains already I told it is the male gametophyte, and the pollen grain is surrounded by two layers, that is the exine and intine. So, exine is the outer covering, the inner is the intine. So, the exine is made up of sporopollen and the intine is made up of pectose and cellulose. So now let us study about the deep. So this is the structure of pollen grains. So that is the outer covering. So this is the exine and intine. So in the exine they are having a small pore that is called the germ pore or the exine pore. So the exine pore or the germ pore where the sporopollen is absent. So what is the main function of the germ pore? Which help for the formation of pollen tube. When the pollination takes place. For example, when the pollen grain is transferred from anther to stigma. When the pollen grain is sit on the stigma and that pollen grain is reaches to the ovule. How it possible? Only the formation of pollen tube. For example, हमको अगर थर्ड फ्लोर पे जाना है तो we can go with the help of steps. नीचे आना है तो we come with the help of steps. We cannot go by flying. So like that these pollen grain can reach to the ovule only with the help of pollen tube. So that pollen tubes can be formations with the help of germ pore. Means it emerged out of the pollen tube from this region. So the next is these pollen grains contain the two cells. One is the vegetative cell and the second one is the generative cell. So vegetative cell is also called the tube cell. So why it is called the tube cell? Because it is also help in the formation of pollen tube. Okay, it help in the formation of pollen tube. So that pollen tube can be come out from this germ pore and reaches to the ovule. That is function of the germ pore. Okay, vegetative, generative. Vegetative is also called the tube cells and this is the second one is generative. So it is bigger in size, so it is the smaller in size. So it is the irregular shape and this is the spindle shape. So and when the pollination takes place, the pollen grains only having the two cells, that is the vegetative and generative. So when the pollen grains are shed means जब pollen grain झड़ के स्टिग्मा पर जाके बैठते हैं तो they having only the two cells, that is the vegetative and generative in the 60% of the plants. So what about the 40%? 100% में सिर्फ 60% pollination के टाइम पे क्या होता है, वेजिटेटिव और जनरेटिव सेल रहते हैं. What about the 40%? In the remaining 40%, so these generative cells is separate from the pollen wall. Pollen wall से separate हो जाते हैं. So this generative cell is float on the cytoplasm of the vegetative cell. For example, this is the vegetative cell and this is the generative cell. So these generative cell is float in the cytoplasm of vegetative cell. It means the generative cell is within the vegetative cell. तो इस टाइप को हम क्या बोलते हैं, the generative cell is within the vegetative cell. Short में the cell within the cell, generative cell within the vegetative cells. Okay, and this generative cell is again undergo mitotic division. Do you know meiosis and mitosis? Meiosis is the reductional division. Means if it is 2n, it is divided into haploid in number. That is half the chromosomes to the parents one. What is mitotic means? It is called the equational division. Equational division means what? Same number of chromosomes is present in the parents and the daughter cells. Okay. So these generative cells is undergo meiotic division to form the two male gamete. So that two male gamete is nothing but a two sperm. Now it's become a 3-cell stage. Okay. Now it is called the 3-cell stage. In the 60% vegetative generative, the pollen grain will be shed for the pollination. But what about the remaining 40%? In the remaining 40%, the pollen grains are with the 3-cell. One is the vegetative and second one is the 2 male gametes. So this is the structure of a pollen grains. So exine-pore. So in the monocot, only the one exine-pore is present. But in the dicot, there is a in the dicot there is a 3 exine-pore is present. Monocot, 1 exine-pore. In the dicot plant, they are having the 3 exine-pore. So what is the main function of exine-pore? Which help in the formation or it is emerge over the pollen tube. And the pollen tube growth होने के लिए कौन सा cell help करता है? It is called vegetative. So this vegetative cell is also called the tube cell. Okay, so what is the main function of the pollen grains? Pollination. Okay, so what are the uses of pollen grain and what are the harmful of the pollen grains? Can you say what is the uses of pollen grains? Yes, it is used in the tablets, syrups, and the main function is for the pollination. Okay, the second function is it is rich in the nutrients and it is helping the rhesus in the horse. So these are the main uses of the pollen grains. The main function is pollination. Pollination takes place, fertilization takes place. If the fertilization takes place, formation of fruit and seed. If the seed is formation, again there is a formation of new plant. If the formation of new plant, they release the oxygen. If the oxygen is present, the human beings is also present. So what are the harmfuls of the pollen grains? Same, that is it causes the allergy, bronchitis disease, respiratory disorder. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप कभी कभी प्लांट के नीचे से जाते हैं, आप सडनली क्या करते हैं, स्वीज करते हैं, छींकते हैं. क्यों? विल बिकम शॉक. क्यों? बाजार के नीचे जाने से होता है. So it is not. It is due to the presence of pollen grain. Some of the person having allergy due to the pollen. So the carrot grass is taken into the India. It is contaminated to the wheat. एक कैरोट ग्रास, एक ग्रासेस पता है ना आपको, घास, तो ये क्या है, इंडिया को लाने की वजह से वीट के साथ मिल के इट कॉज अ allergy. So this is the useful and this is the harmful. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you. So this is the flower. So this is anther. So anther contain the pollen grains. Already I told that in the pollen grains they contain the 2 unequal cells. One is the vegetative and the generative cells. So some of the pollen grain shed when they are in the 2 cells. So this pollen grain is transferred from anther to stigma. So this process is called a pollination. So from the intine there is germination of pollen tube which is passes from the style. You can see here in that these generative cells undergo mitotic division to form the 2 male gametes and this pollen tube, see here, that is the undergo mitotic division to form the 2 male gametes and this pollen tube is enter into one of the synergids and the tip will be burst and release of 2 male gamete. One is fuses with the egg gamete and this is the second is fuses with the secondary nucleus or it is called the polar nucleus. So now you come to know so how the pollen tube is germinate and how the pollination takes place, and some of the pollen grains contain the 2 cells and some of the cells pollen grains contain the 3.